Now let us study the temperature coefficient of resistance for semiconductors. Okay, alpha of semiconductors. So first thing you must note that the alpha, that is temperature coefficient of resistance for semiconductors, is negative. Okay, why it is negative? So first one we must know what is a semiconductor. Okay, semiconductor means it is a material which is between, having properties between metals and insulators. Okay, between conductors and insulators. Example: silicon, germanium. Okay, so they have negative temperature coefficient of resistance. That means as the temperature increases, the resistivity will decrease. Let's see what happens here. First we'll see the graph here. Okay, so graph between temperature and resistivity. Now temperature increases side, resistivity will decrease. Okay, as the temperature increases, resistivity will decrease here. Why it happens like this way? So let me take a semiconductor here. Okay, it may be, say, pure silicon. Okay, so let's take these atoms in the silicon. Okay, this atoms here. Okay, now what we do is as the temperature increases, okay, what will happen is each atom will be able to give out more electrons. Okay, so electrons will be liberated outside here. Okay, so more electrons will be liberated, and then the resistance will decrease. Resistivity also will be decreasing. So we can say in this case resistivity will decrease here. Okay, so this is what we know. And why it decreases? The number of free electrons, you see right here, number of free electrons will increase here. Okay, and that's why resistivity will decrease. Then we also know that conductivity. Okay, conductivity means sigma. Okay, sigma is equal to, we have this formula, n into E square into tau by m. Okay, this thing. So now we know this sigma means conductivity. If you take resistivity, means rho is equal to 1 by sigma. So this will become reciprocal. That is m by n into E square into tau. Okay, we get this now. So two things we can see from this. Okay, rho is inversely proportional to the number of electrons. Okay, and then rho is inversely proportional to the time between collisions. Okay, tau. That means if the number increases, then resistivity will decrease here. Number of electrons increases. Okay, we'll come to which one by one. And if the time between collisions decreases, resistivity will increase. Let's see for metals first. Okay, what happens for metals? I'll see this one. Okay, so in a metal, what happens is as the temperature increases. Okay, so let's take a metal first. We'll draw it here. Okay, draw a metal here. These are the atoms here. So temperature will increase. Okay, as the temperature increases, let's see what happens to the mean free time. Okay, we know electrons will move faster. Kinetic energy of electrons will increase. So an electron will go from here to this part very fast. So the time between collision will decrease here. Okay, because electrons get more energy and they will travel faster. So time between collision is less. Okay, and we know that if time between collision is less, then what happens to resistivity? It will increase. This is less means this will increase. So we can say resistivity increases here. Okay, then on top I'll write for semiconductors. Okay, I'll use this equation to explain to you. For semiconductors, what happens we'll see. Okay, for semiconductors, let me take semiconductor here. Already saw that thing itself here only. So let's see what happens to temperature. As temperature increases, okay, the number of electrons, see each atom gives an electron. Okay, it will give more electrons. The number of electrons will increase. As number of electron increases, what happens? Resistivity will decrease here. Okay, so we can see that in this case the resistivity rho will decrease. Okay, as the temperature increases, then resistivity will decrease. Okay, so I've used this equation for semiconductors and this equation for metals and explained it. Okay, so this temperature coefficient of resistance is very important topic. Okay, so based on this we can see different materials having different properties. Okay, as temperature increases, some of them will resistivity will increase. But you see something, there's one thing specialty called as for semiconductors. Okay, so a material of semiconductor, if the temperature increases and then resistivity decreases, we also call it as a thermistor also. Okay, we call it as a thermistor. Okay, thermistor device, as the temperature increases, resistivity will decrease. Okay, you must have seen that nowadays we have the digital thermometers. Okay, in the digital thermometers they use this semiconductors only. Okay, it will find out the temperature using the resistivity, change in resistivity or change in resistance there. Okay, so thank you for watching.